Hi there, I'm Shannon with Itsy Bitsy Book Bits, and here's what readers are saying about Mr. Movie Star by Kat Treadgold. Mr. Movie Star is a slow burn, cozy romantic tale filled with humor, heart, angst, pain, and vulnerability. George needs to change his appearance for his next role and hires a chef who makes him feel emotions he hasn't experienced before. Behind his movie star facade, he is a vulnerable man. Rose is a smart, funny, and a bit jaded. She just wants to do her job. However, George is complicating things for her. Having been hurt badly in the past, she is determined not to let that happen again. Adding to the tension is George's manipulative ex, who tries to interfere to win him back. Will she destroy something good, or will George realize her intentions before it's too late? To find out, you'll need to dive in. That was by Jenny on Goodreads. Here's what Joe from Goodreads had to say. With its cozy vibes, endearing characters, and smart, sexy dialogue, Mr. Movie Star is an enjoyable ride from beginning to end. What I loved most about this book is how grounded it feels despite the glitz of Hollywood. Rose is refreshingly down to earth, witty, and vulnerable, trying to rebuild her life after a traumatic incident in the restaurant world. George, for all his movie star charisma, is a man with surprising layers, jaded yet sincere, confident yet craving connection. Their chemistry is instant but not rushed, and the way they navigate their growing attraction in a high pressure, high profile environment is handled with warmth and maturity. The dialogue sparkles, especially in their early interactions, and the setting is richly drawn from luxurious casitas to quirky home theaters. Perfect for fans of The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood, Book Lovers by Emily Henry, or rom-coms like Notting Hill. Here's one from Dawn Doffenbaugh on BookBub. Mr. Movie Star is the first book in the Beyond the Olympic Peninsula series. This is a wonderfully written contemporary romance that is packed with heart, connection, a bit of drama, and so much more. I've read several books by this author, and this may just be my favorite yet. George and Rose are great characters that are fully developed, real yet complex, and stole my heart. These two have chemistry between them. Both of them have been through so much. He's trying to lose weight for his next role and hires a chef to prepare the right foods to help him. George is a bit vulnerable, and Rose is a bit jaded yet smart and funny. These two definitely made the story pop off the pages and made me feel like I was a part of the story. I highly recommend reading this book to find out what happens next. I'm looking forward to reading more from this author. This one is by Carrie Baker on Amazon. This book is a great contemporary romance story that has a big focus on its main characters. George and Rose are entirely what this book is all about. Their connection, their journey is what make this book so engaging. I easily became invested in the story and seeing how things would play out. This author is one I always seem to enjoy. I connect with her writing style and the story she tells. This book is a great example of why. You are pulled gently into the story and carried along with it. This is a thoroughly enjoyable story from start to finish. This one comes from Heather Bass on Amazon. This is the first book that I have read from this author, and she now has a new fan. I love a good millionaire romance, but this story exceeded my expectations. This is the first book to the Beyond the Olympic Peninsula series. You're going to fall in love with both of these characters right away. I could not put this book down, so I read it until the end. It only took me a few hours to devour this cute story. George Reed Masters is a very famous action movie star. He can be with any woman he wants, and he does not do relationships anymore. George is given a role where he has to lose some weight for his character, so he hires his aunt's chef to help him out. He meets Rose, and she is not the same like all the other women he has met. She is different, and he can't stop thinking about her. Will George finally find the one he wants, or will his past break them apart?